Hi students, Pete Estabrook here. This time let's talk about rhythm changes, some common chords and chord substitutions, at least in the A section. We'll address the bridge in a different video. So let's see, some common chords that we see in rhythm changes. So let's talk in the key of C. Often you'll see the second chord. First chord would be C of some sort, C major, C6, going to maybe an A7 chord. So we call that a 5 of 2, and then that would result to D minor 7, G7, and on down. Another commonality would be E flat 7, possible tritone sub for the A7. So C, E flat 7, D minor 7, G7. In that second position, we also might see A minor chord. So not a dominant, but a minor chord. That's a 6 chord. What's another one? We might see a C sharp passing diminished chord. So a C6 going to C sharp diminished, going to D minor, and then G. That's just in disguise another name for an A7. When we get to that fifth bar, some commonalities. We might see a C7 going to an F7. We might be seeing a G minor 7, C7 going to some form of an F chord, maybe an F7 going to B flat 7, or F minor going to B flat 7. So there's some variation around that area. We often also see in the sixth bar some sort of an F chord, maybe going to an F sharp diminished chord. So these are all just variants, and you should probably practice through all of them. I'll tell you a book that I think is very useful, and that's this one. I still use the Aebersold series. It's what I kind of grew up on as a jazz player. I find it very useful. This has got rhythm changes in 12 keys, and of course an accompanying CD by Jamie Aebersold and the rhythm section. So this works through rhythm changes in 12 keys, and pretty much every key is a slight variant. So none of them are exactly the same. However, this book and CD set, which I like a lot, you can see all of the tunes. These tunes are in 12 keys, and one of them is rhythm changes. You'll see there, rhythm changes, and all of those 12 keys, those are the same progression. So that's another one that can be helpful. And then in terms of isolating turnarounds, which basically rhythm changes is just a giant set of turnarounds, sort of like the blues. This book, Turnaround Cycles in 2/5s, does have some helpful information that pertains not only to the blues, but also to rhythm changes. So working through any of those, and of course you can create your own exercises in programs like iReal or others. But those are just what I use. So I hope that helps get you started on your journey, your pathway to learning rhythm changes in 12 keys and getting a handle on that basic chord progression that's a part of so many tunes that we encounter.